I mean, being genuine, like my thing has always been transparency, and it gets me through doors, keeps me out of doors.
Anybody that
It
knows
works.
me, I mean, I'm a foul mouthed person. I hold no punches. I call it how it is. I
Yeah.
call the spade a spade,
But when it's
and
love, it's real love.
it is.
There you go.
It's always love, and
Yeah.
sometimes it's tough love
Yeah.
because sometimes we need to say the things, and oftentimes you're like, oh man, this guy, he's really not my friend because he's an ass. He does and that. My best friend,
Still says that.
oh my God, she rags me to the ground. I hate her
Yeah.
and detest her and don't want to hear from her
Yeah.
for about 2 seconds. Then I listen. You know
About
what?
2 seconds.
She's right. Let me think about that.
Nah, for sure. Every once in a while, being too transparent, you got to sit back sometimes. Like maybe I could have said something a little different. Maybe I should have ate first. It is what it
It's
is.
it's
But
the good old saying, sleep on it.
sleep on it. Yeah.
Because sometimes when you make those really harsh decisions at the wrong time,
Yeah.
you tend to say the wrong thing, and
Yeah. Maybe you just didn't say it properly. A
right,
lot of
and
times. Yeah.
unfortunately, what ends up happening is kind of like an attorney on a court,
Yeah.
and he says something, and then
It's on
the
the record.
judge says, "Erase that." Don't.
Yeah.
But I mean, where was your first breakthrough that you feel that that it's like, hey, I think we're gonna make it because this happened.
I would probably say one of the best ones on a personal level was probably doing Paris Fashion Week for the second time, and being able to go out there with a team of like about 10 or 12 of my people, and just being accepted in a room. We did a show like at the Louvre in Paris, and it was one of the biggest shows. I was actually just talking to a friend today about it, but that was one of the funnest shows. Being able to be there, genuinely produce my own collection and showcase it to the world, and then being able to bring that back under my belt to Miami, to South Florida, and continue producing shows as a producer as well. Having that on your resume, that kind of really helps solidify things.